Okay, hi everyone. How are we? Good to be back. As you can see, we are back in, I'd like to say, lovely, sunny, warm UK, but it's freezing compared to where I've just been. But there you go. It is what it is. So yeah, we're back here now, and it really was for me a bit of a working 2.5 days. I really didn't stop at all as far as Onpassive it was concerned, but it is what it is, and here we are. So thank you for bearing with me and following me for a later stage. I just physically couldn't get back in time. There was bad traffic around, and obviously Marty stepped in to have his as well. So let's run through a few things that we know, and then I'll try and give you a few tips to maybe help you out with what is going on. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much, sir, for your super sticker. That is very, very kind. First of all, the migration is going well, regardless of many people having problems. On a general basis, it is going very well. Most of the problems have been human error as opposed to a technical error. I will give you a few tips to maybe get round a few things for those that are still experiencing some problems. The only or the biggest problem that we are seeing is people who have signed up incorrectly or through the wrong portal again. Yep, it has happened again. So it is our understanding and our belief that for the third time, the tech guys are going to give us another opportunity to delete accounts ourselves, this time with a delete button. Okay, if you are there as a customer. So how do you know if you are there as a customer? It's very, very easy. You go to the top right-hand corner of your OES page, and you will see a drop-down, hit profile. And if there is no box that says O Founder on it, then you are just a customer. Okay. So that is coming, I believe, either today or tonight-ish, or maybe first thing in the morning. So that will help alleviate a lot of the problems that some people are having, and then you will be able to re-register again. Please follow the steps of registration that myself, Marty, Julie have all put out for you. If you follow the steps correctly, you will not have a problem. Okay, I know some of you have had problems, but on a general basis, you will not have a problem. Now then, let's get you a few tips on bits and pieces. So first tip I want to give you guys is actually logging in to the Onpassive ecosystem. Now, once you have registered, the best way of logging in so that you don't forget and you don't have any problems is to go to the onpassive.com webpage. Okay, you go to the onpassive.web page, and at the top of that web page, it says log in to OES. All right, if you click log in to OES, up will pop the blue box that you have to fill out. You put your OMail in there and you put your password in there. Super easy. Then you're in. Every time, guys, remember to log out once you have finished. Deborah Shaw, thank you so much. How's it going? It's going good. All right, so that is for logging in to your ecosystem. Remember, let's use the right terminologies. The OES ecosystem, okay? And also, if we talk about back office, that is your OFounders, okay? OFounders back office ecosystem is where we are now hanging out. Now then, people who are getting password and or username and or password invalids, okay, when you are setting it up, I found, because it happened to me on my main account, okay, it came up as an invalid. Why? Because I was putting in an OMail that I'd already used before that had been verified. Okay, so if you are trying to do this, try using an OMail, okay, that you have not used before, all right, to see if that works. Okay, it worked for me. Sweet as a charm, no problem whatsoever. So if you are getting invalid username or password, try putting in a different OMail, all right, and seeing if that works. That's a good tip. Another tip as well is if you are getting a invalid for your names at the top, majority of these is because there is a space there. So for instance, I know that Leaf, for instance, had 2 names on his first name field. Just have one name for a first name and one name for a surname to get yourself into the ecosystem. Once you are in the ecosystem, then you can go to the profile section. Then you can edit that and put whatever you want to put in there. Okay, you can edit the names within that profile section. This is all about the migration. This is about connecting your OFounders account to your ecosystem. Okay, so if you have a double-barreled name, if you have a middle name that you're using, just to get into the ecosystem, put a first and a last name, and it should correct, okay, that space that is there. Okay, so delete any spaces that are there. Okay, get into the ecosystem, then you can just retype it, put whatever you want in there, okay, to get in. Like I said, we get in the delete button. That's coming. And how it's going to work, I'm not so sure at the moment. As far as the customers and the founders part is concerned, again, I know that I have accounts on the ecosystem from previously that I'm down as a customer. So I will have to go in and delete those when we get the time as well. If you are in the ecosystem, spend this time, guys, looking around, orientating yourself. Okay, click everything. All right, it's not going to break. You will see as well that within OMail, within ONet, okay, there is parts that aren't functioning at the moment. Okay, this is okay. Don't worry about it. Nothing's broken. They just haven't been put into action yet. All right, we want people to get to know it first before we are going to open it completely up. This stage is all about bringing as many of the founders in as possible, and it is working, guys. Myself personally, I am nearly at half of my organization that have migrated across correctly. Okay, so we are obviously trying to make sure that the rest are doing there. Tim Dillon saying, is my OS doesn't scroll up and down. Again, guys, that is because there is not a scroll bar to the right-hand side or the left-hand side. If you click anywhere on the page that's outside a clickable area, okay, you use the up and down arrows on your keypad, all right, to scroll up and down. Okay, there is not a scroll bar there at the moment. Will this be coming in the future? Yeah, probably will be. But for now, okay, just click on a part of the web page that hasn't got a clickable area, okay, and it will go up and down. Exactly the same with when you are selecting your country, when you're filling the form out. There's no scroll bar. You click on it and you use your up and down arrows, okay, to scroll up and down the pages. All right, it works. If you're on a mobile phone, guess what you're going to be using? This little baby here. Scroll up and down with your finger. You will not find your sponsor, Brian Quirk, in the Onpassive ecosystem. It is not going to be shown. I don't know why this is, okay, but it doesn't matter. Every single person will see their organization, okay? So that is coming from OFounders into the ecosystem. They will see their directs, okay, their personal sponsored. They will come across with them and you will see them. They will not be able to see you. Why? Because it's immaterial, guys. It really does not matter. If you knew before who your sponsor is, then they're still the same person. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. And the likelihood is anyway, I certainly will be. I will be reaching out to my team or my organization through ONet when that all gets done, okay, in the future, all right? I'll put a group together within ONet that I will invite the whole of my organization, whether they are a founder, whether they are a customer, or whether they become a reseller. I will be bringing them all into the one place there as well. Arta Scucce said, I noticed my directs and my pending founders under the total usage. Yes, that is correct for now. Why? You are asking me. Why? Is because those pendings, okay, had not been flushed out. Just didn't get time, guys. There was much more important things to worry about than flushing out pending founder positions that hadn't been filled. So it was just easier to bring the whole of those people all across. Robert Tantillo, thank you so much for your super sticker. It very, very kind of you to support me, along with all of my tea clubbers in green, by the way. So there is a lot of things, okay, happening. But bear in mind, guys, who's that? Jerry Nix. Is the OFounders over by the profile picture in the ecosystem? Yes, it is. Okay, so you click on, I'll just go to this as well. Jerry Nix is asking, where is the founders badge for, so that we know you are a customer? On some, for instance, on my laptop, okay, it is on the dashboard on the left and also on the profile section. On all mobile phones, it is definitely on the profile section. So look to the top right-hand corner where either your initials or your picture is. There's a down arrow. Click on the down arrow. Right at the top, it says profile. Click profile, and then you will see it'll either be a box that says upload your picture. Okay, underneath there or to the side of it will be the box that says OFounder. If it says OFounder, you are good to go. Your account has migrated across successfully. Okay, and you are good to go. Remember, a lot, like I said, a lot of these things are people not setting it up correctly. Even logging back into OES to the ecosystem, people aren't doing that correctly either. The route to go is onpassive.com, log in to OES. Okay, that is the way to go. If you do that every single time, you will not go wrong. Remember also to log out when you finish your session. Don't just click exit. Don't X out. Okay, so don't just close your browser. Make sure you get into the habit of logging out each time. And the reason you should do this is A, for security, but more importantly, if you have multiple accounts, it will only default back into the other one and pick up the wrong information. Susan Hodges says, what if I can't get the Onpassive ecosystem for one account? Says it's registered. If it's registered, you'll be good. Ivy Mix, thank you very much for rejoining the Tea Clubbers. It's great for there. If you are registered and it said you are registered, then do follow what I just said. Go to onpassive.com. Top right-hand corner, log into the OES, click on that and put in your OMail ID and also the password for that, and you are good to go. All right, it is all about now getting as many people across into the ecosystem as we possibly can, because we need to go need to get going. Maybe even as quickly as tomorrow. Okay, we will be going into the next stage, which is the free products. This is when customers will be joining Onpassive. Okay, this is when our CEO wants us to have our referral links for these free products at the same time. You cannot reset your email, okay, at this stage. In the future, you will be able to, okay, but you at this stage, right at this moment, David Switzer, you cannot reset your email. This might change, okay. Who was that there? Who's just said that? Let's have a look. Claire Faulkner's, how many more accounts need to be transferred over? No idea. He wanted majority. So however much majority is, no idea. Claire Nolt wants to know, why does it open in another window to log in when I click on Founders tab? Is this normal? Yes, it is. Why? Remember, we've been told multiple times that each one of these products is a standalone business on its own. What does standalone mean? Has its own web page, guys. Okay, that means it's standalone. This is why when you click it, it automatically opens in another browser window. Okay, that's normal. That's fine. You're still part of the one ecosystem. It just means it's opening in a different browser that you are looking at. Totally normal. And don't worry, it's nothing to do with security or anything else like that. Patricia Green is waiting for the delete button for my accounts. She messed it up. That's absolutely fine. Just remember, guys, when you do get the option to re-register, take it easy, okay? Get hold of either the notes that Julie Weng has done, or go get my video that I've done, or Marty's, okay? Either of us, it doesn't really matter. Follow those steps and you will not go wrong. Yeah, there is going to be a delete button. That's our understanding anyway. It's not a set button. It is a delete button. It deletes that account off the ecosystem, and you then have to go through the registration again. Lynn Nakamoto is here. Hello. Okay. Robert Rehas is saying, how do I reset OMail? Tells me of invalid and password. Yeah, what that normally means, I had it with my main account. If you're getting an invalid invalid and password when you are trying to log in, it normally means that that OMail that you are trying to put in is already on the system. So when you come to the form, try putting in a different OMail and go through the whole verification again, all the way. Okay, so all the way, because you only get the invalid once you click the register the OMail account, and then it flags it up afterwards. So try that, guys. Okay, but remember, each time you do it, write down the OMail, write down the password. All right, I've had people contacting me saying, how do I find out what my OMail is, because I have forgotten it?
I screenshot mine.
Okay, the easiest thing to do is when you have done it, okay, and then you go into the ecosystem to the profile section, all right, to make sure that OFounders badge is there. Take a screenshot of that, okay, because it has your OMail on it. All right, just take a screenshot. It shows your badge, shows the date as well, by the way, guys. Don't worry about the date. That is just your joining date. The company knows the date that you became a founder. Okay, that is just your joining date of the ecosystem. All the rest of the information they have, so do not worry about that at all. So that's you just reset it, Robert, when you are filling out that form. Who's that there? Let me have a look. Sorry. How about when it rejects your alternative email address? Yeah, alternative email address, Steve. We know about this. We have, at the moment, I haven't been told anything about this, but it is something that we do know about, my friend. So I know they are working on that behind the scenes. So if you are getting an invalid alternative email address, again, the likelihood is it's already on the system in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, there you go. Jerry Nick says, when I went in and put it in my backup account, it would not accept it. So I reset it and used the same and it took it. Absolutely right. Does the alternative email still have to be the email that we previously used as a username? Larry, you don't get a choice, mate. It's populated. Well, it should be populated from your account over to it when you've done it. Don Parker saved all is. Well done. Fantastic. Ken Russo's here. Hello, Ken. John Wonk, maybe. Does our original join date as a paid founder have any benefits based on the date? Yeah, of course it does. We've been told multiple times that when the marketing campaigns start, in essence, it's going to go on your join date. First through the door gets the benefits first, and many other things as well. Okay, guys, I'm going to give a few shout outs and then I'm going to slide off. So we'll start Casey Zevenberger, Verona Wills, Rakibul Islam, Diana Sidner, that's him. Linda Longmire, Josie Ray, Kaylee, Jeffrey Dorsher, maybe. Julie Lancaster, Sean, Steve Newell, Elsie Patch and James Hawkins. Who else we got? It's going very fast. Curtis Stricken, Patchan Doyle, Khalil Arabi, Sunil Gawanda, Gina Lever. Hello to you. M. Cayley, if I haven't said you, Jane Helms, Brian Quirk. Thanks a lot, buddy. I had some Sierra, mate. Honestly, lovely. Ty Young, Erin Frost, James Hawkins, Melody Garcia, Olive Tom, Roy Davis is in the house. Manoj, hello, buddy. Joseph Swinder, hi to you. Jean Oliver, I said hello to you. Penny Inkton is there. MD Massum, hello. Robert Rijos, Claire Nolt, Vicky Hawkins, Verona Wills, Samaran Sinha, Gracelyn Raphael, hello to Roy McPhail, and Dixie Gold, maybe. Christina Dodds, Bridget Bonsu, Sherry Durswer, Prosper Abbey, Maggie Makupi, Dimmel Das. Who else we got? Rajindra Agwa, Turkle Chakwam, Yin Yang 444444, David Angelic, lovely Pat Parent, Roy Davis again, Sunil Chinkno #1, Dawn McIntyre, hello to you, and William DeMorm, hello buddy, nice to see you around, and Pravid Ponk, Julie, Joe Sordo, Anuko Huetari, Robert Gwenther, Jerry Nix, Carol K, Verona Wills, two more, Ruth Pace, Erin Frost, Fatima, sorry. Sunil is here as well. And the last one's going to go to Don Parker. Okay, that's it for me, guys. I'm out of here. Back round tomorrow, Friday. We will keep on doing it, guys, till we get everybody in. Do not worry. We are here. Just wait one moment. Hang on a second. Okay, just had a message from Marty that's come from Ash, and he said, we're just finishing all the changes for an updated release. There's some testings and some finalizations, and obviously some bits and pieces, and then that's going to go live. So a lot quicker than we thought. Thanks very much, Marty. You just sent that to me, and I've just read it out for you. So good news, guys. They're on it. That's all you need to know. Okay. Listen, me, Marty, Chris, all of us here, we keep telling you time and time again, the minute that we know anything, we'll give it you. That's just come through on a text from Ash Mufareh. Okay. So you are hearing it instantly as I'm hearing it now to you guys. Okay. So they're just testing things. Okay. If the site has to go down for a little while, it will do, but I don't think it has to. But all the time, remember what our CEO has said. The worst day is the first day. Okay. From there on in, it's going to get better and better and better. We have the blueprint, guys. Okay. Nothing is going to stop us now. That is for sure. There's a song there somewhere. I'm sure there is. Anyway, that's it from me. See you all tomorrow. Obviously, I will bring you as many updates as I possibly can. Thank you for your continued support. And obviously, guys, I know a lot of frustrations has been had by you guys out there, but please do me the massive of all favors. Keep your frustrations to yourself, okay? Do not let it overspill to us leaders, all right? We've had our ears chewed a few times over the last couple of days, and I understand your frustrations. I understand that you want to get in and all the rest of it, but we are trying to help as best as we possibly can. And going off at us isn't going to solve the problem. All right. We are here to help where we can. And if we can't help, guess what? It's not our fault if we can't help. You know, we can only help where we can. All right. So that's it from me. We'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.